What's up, everybody? I'm back, Carell Taylor, working on a TV series with my writing partner, Lori Gabriel. And our show has some concepts of quotes that are in the storyline. And so we've been talking about the Heaven's Gate quote. I promise this is my last video about this quote. Then we're going to move on to something else. But I was watching the documentary the other day, kind of binge watching, got a little crazy into it, and there was some information that I didn't see online, or maybe I missed it or whatnot. Just some stuff that we haven't put in our previous videos about the cult. Um, One of the things that I really picked up on was that when when T died, she had a lot of, she was into like mysticism and like tarot card reading and speaking to the dead. She was into a lot of that like alternative spirituality stuff. And with Applewhite, he was more so traditional. His father was like a pastor, so he was a little turned off by some of that stuff, but he rolled with it because T put him on to everything. She's the one that gave him the encouragement to start Heaven's Gate, with her. So when she passed away, he kind of put a lot of those thoughts and those things to the side and kind of went for a more traditional religious values with how he carried out, the Heaven's Gate. Um, One of the things that he did when she passed away, and their membership was stronger with their core group as they weeded out people. He ended up asking them all, if you had $100, what would you do with it? And they're used to not having any money really, and so like they didn't know. And so what he came up with was he got them all gold rings, little cheap gold rings, and he had a ritual where he placed the gold ring on each individual member and would kiss them on the forehead or the cheek, and almost as like symbolism of them marrying him to be the one. They went from, the they went from other things, the word, the message, uh, being like the God, to him being the God. He became the one. So um, it definitely got to his head. And with losing T, and you know having to explain why she was out of her vessel, and so that's how things kind of led to the whole suicide. And so, yeah, so that's my information. Thanks for checking in. Peace out.